and welcome back to it is a cash stuffing video, but it's going to be a little bit different. This video, I'm just going to go through my binders, what they mean and what each envelope is for. So if this is that doesn't even make sense. If this interests you, then make sure to continue to watch. Okay, so I know we're all different and our budgeting and our envelopes are very personal to ourselves. However, I thought I would showcase my envelopes, what they mean and what the general saving for them is, and just go with the flow. Then the next video you'll see is my week's cash stuffing video that I'm going to stuff straight after this. So let's get into it. As always, I'm filming in the evening, which means we have our light on and we have shadows. I can't get rid of them. It just is what it is. Yeah, like just ignore them, you know. Right, so this is my weekly binder that we use every week. So the money, we're going to move these out of the way, but the money we stuff in these, I basically use weekly. Originally, when I first started in November last year, I had one binder and a couple of envelopes. We've now got a total of 4 binders and millions of envelopes, but it works for me. So make sure you're customizing yourself and what works for yourself. Okay, so the weekly one we have a let's spend, which is basically for me. I think we forget that we are allowed the money that we earn or that we get, like it is to spend. So I try and give myself at least 10 or 20 pounds a week. It differs depending if I need to buy something, blah blah, but I also have a clothes envelope that is for clothes, obviously, and like work clothes, pants, socks, bras, just stuff like that that we need and we forget as parents and as our lives are so busy. Then we've got food, which all my direct debits and stuff is done separately, so none of this is direct debit. So food is essentially for takeaways, if we need, like, I don't know, butter, all of that, or if we forget, oh my god, I need a Diet Coke, which I'm obsessed with, that's where it would come from. So it's not a necessity. However, we need to make sure that we're keeping ourselves happy. So it's like a bit of a self-care, but not. Petrol is self-explanatory. So I fill my tank a week. I used to do £20 a week, and now I've returned back to work, so I've upped it to between 30 and 40, and we're just going to go with the flow and see what happens. So, for example, last week I put 40 in, and there are still some miles left. And we went to Drayton Manor on Saturday, which I had to fill up a little bit extra from different funds. And then this week we're gonna put 30 in just to see how far it gets us and if we can scrimp a little bit. Slim World. So this has been an ongoing debate with myself. I did join Slimming World and it lasted, do you know what, it never lasted. I joined and never did it, but was losing weight. You could say it was stress, you could say I wasn't eating enough and I wasn't eating the right foods, but was still losing weight. So I realised that I was paying someone to weigh me for nothing. So I've got a whole dilemma with what to do with this. I'm thinking about calorie counting. It's just a struggle, isn't it? But so I'm going to change it, and I actually made an envelope that says stop being fat. Just light-hearted fun. If it offends you, then I'm very sorry, but you know. So beauty for me, I get my nails done, as you can see. I get them done every 3 weeks, sometimes 2.5, and that is £20. So this is a weekly, making sure, I don't obviously spend it weekly, but it's like, it turns around quite quickly. So, and then my hair, which is normally 40, unfortunately I haven't been able to get an appointment the past 3 months, so I'm just living with bad roots, and luckily I'm blonde and it's not too dark roots wise, but that's in there. And then other things like, I don't know, get your eyebrows done and stuff like that, that can come from this as well. So yeah. Avon. So I buy quite a lot of my makeup from Avon. So I try and do a bulk order on my foundation. So I buy 2 at a time to make sure that I don't run out. And then when I'm on like the second bottle, I buy more. Sometimes I buy the shampoo and stuff. So it's nice to, and also when you use Avon, you kind of spend a lot. So it's nice. So out is any events and stuff that are coming up. So for example, if I'm going out next month, I will start saving weekly for that and give myself a budget, depending on what I'm doing. So it's normally about £100. That's for like taxi, food, drinking or whatever you're doing, and sometimes a little bit more, so you can I could buy a nice outfit or whatever I need for that. It's very rare that I go out, so it doesn't get filled a lot, but it's nice to have it here to know that it's there if I do or need to go out. So oh shit is basically like a miscellaneous, so it could be absolutely anything. To be fair, I don't really use this one a lot, so it may come out soon. I did start using it, and it kind of was an excuse just to spend it because it was there. So, but I know a lot of people have a miscellaneous, so you know. Clothes we just spoke about, just clothes for yourself and stuff that we forget to do. Well, I do anyway. Household, so I have when you go to like Home Bargains, and there are other shops out there, and you go in and you want to spend a certain amount and you end up spending a lot, this is what that's for. So you could walk by on like cleaning products and stuff like that. I also would like to have one that's for like household items like bedding, little things like that. And also I want to get the sofas cleaned, so that would come from here, but I need to start filling it. But it's not a weekly because it's not necessarily like a huge stuffing. However, like, because you could put a tenner in or something, but it all builds up and I know it's there. Wage, so this is a new series video which I'm contemplating on to continue or not. Wage is my percentage from my Etsy of what I'm going to pay myself. It's just going to sit in there for a while and see what happens. However, I'm in discussions with my accountant on how's best to proceed with this. Blah blah, that's another video. And then we've got our £1 saving challenge, where I keep all of my £1 in my little box, and over time you save them all and it saves £120, which I've completed one already. So that's the weekly one. I'll speak about that. Then we've got our low sinking funds, which means a sinking fund is a what's the word? It's like a category that needs a larger amount of money, which will take a couple of months or years. So this is a lower one that shouldn't take that long. So I've got a little dashboard that says progress over perfection. Then this is the Etsy video of the wage for the business. It goes back into the business stock. So I found that having the money online, but yet again, I would need to speak to my accountant and stuff, but having the money online, I just kept spending it because it's there. So having it in cash, I can't easily order things online for the business. And 9 times out of 10, the things I'm buying will rotate into the business to make more income back. So it's all in good faith, but yes. So a month ahead doesn't really work with me on a Cashbox because I have actually got a separate pot on my bank to just save randomly. There is currently £300 sitting in there, and I just don't touch it, so it's just there. So you could say it's like an emergency. However, I do feel like £10, £20, £30 when and if I can, if there's some spare, and that can be used for anything. Like, it's like another challenge within myself. So day trips, I'd like to be able to, like, weekends, take the kids out somewhere if we save enough of money. So like bowling, swimming and stuff like that. It's nice to have the money in there if we're going to do things like that. And more to the point, to include things like that in our life, to make sure that we are doing things like that, because life gets very busy. So these two here are laptop and camera. I'd like to save up for a laptop so I can edit videos when I'm in the house. I could do other things while I'm in the house. It's not a necessity. However, it's nice to know that money's building up. So there's only £20 in there. It's going to take me a very long time, but same with the camera. That's probably more important than the laptop. I'd like a camera to do more like studio vlog type videos. And when I'm filming on my phone, which I am now, the memory gets full quite quickly. So it'd be nice to have like another alternative to film and get like different angles as well. So house renovation, we have currently started our loft conversion, and it's been put off for a while because of money. And then we were going to sort our bathroom out and get it all redone and stuff like that. So I'm going to pay for some of the bathroom and stuff. So that's what that's for currently at the minute. But this could be for anything. So I don't dislike it, but our front room kind of needs a fresh me up. So that could be for like things like that, like paint and stuff. So I stuff this. I try and do it weekly, but it's not a do it all now. The goal is about 180 to 100 for the bathroom to help. However, it's not a, whatever. Pocket money. So the kids, the twins, get £5 a week for completing their chores. and reading 3 times a week. To be fair, during the summer holidays, it weren't great. However, slowly as we're back to school and routine and stuff, they are going to be earning their money. So I like to fill this up weekly, and then they get their money, which they have actually got a wallet in the other binder, which we put it in. Summer, so self-explanatory, we are actually going to change this to school holidays. So summer, if you'd like to catch up on the videos, but summer we saved a certain amount to do activities during the summer, like bowling and stuff like that. And it worked wonders because I knew the money was there. So even like going out and getting a McDonald's or a Subway, the money didn't come out of anything else. It come from here. Kids' clothes, as we've said about clothes for ourselves, kids need clothes as well. And it kind of goes, not unnoticed, but you just buy it and you tap your card. Whereas this gives you a financial freedom to know that the money's there to be spent. So child benefit, I decided a couple of months into this journey to start just saving the money. There was 200 in there. I took 40 out to take them to Drayton Manor to buy food, which is for them. There's no real reason why it's in here. It's just to see if we can save it, and it's there to buy things. Look at my nail. Very annoyed about that. Then these trackers are from my Etsy shop, saving for birthdays, 150 plus, because you can put your 2 amounts at the bottom. So we did 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We did 90 for both of the twins, which is good. It was there. It was, what's it? So these are in order of the birthdays that are coming up, and I'll move them around. So we've got Harley, who's my other child as well, Maximus, who's another child, Jake, who's my partner, and then my mum's birthday. And obviously they're all different times of the year and become more important when they're needed. I did originally have them all in the same wallet, and I just couldn't decipher whose was what and what's happening. So it works for me. So these are Tyler and Cameron's wallets. So they recently had their birthday, so their money's in here. And it's very nice to know that they know that their money's safe in here. I'm not tempted to spend it. Maybe I am, but... so they can come and they don't take the wallet themselves, but they'll ask me, and their money's in here for them to take out and save or whatever they want to do. Right, then we've got a long-term sinking funds. I've put my postcard in here. It says save money and money will save you, which is very true. So we've got gifts, which is people's birthdays that aren't in like immediate family. And gifts that you want to buy people, basically, and we just stuff that as and when. I am in the process of making a tracker to track people's birthdays and when they are, kind of thing, because I think that would be really nice in here. So school was for the start of their year. They all need school uniform and stuff, so that was that. We saved for that, and it was really good. Millie's the dog, so this is for her grooming and anything like that, really. This is stuffed once a month, not even that actually, every 2 months. She gets groomed every 3 months, and it's only like £25. So, you know, I pay for pet insurance, which is on my direct debit, so I don't need to worry about that. Health, it's always got £50 in there. So this is prescriptions, dentist, all of that. And as the money's taken out, I just restuff it, and it's always got £50 in, just in case. Christmas, so obviously Christmas is coming around. We've got a tracker inside to track how much we're saving. The goal's 500, and we are very close. I don't know, I think there's 320 in there at the minute, and I'm thinking, and I'll explain the other bit in a minute, we've got I'll do that in a minute, and I'll tell you why. Bank of Mom, so we like to see like musicals and stuff, and she'll pay and then I'll pay her back. Savings, generally savings, might take it out, it's never really stuffed. Emergency, exactly what it means. If anything breaks and stuff like that, we've got money to them recuperate. Holiday, I'd love to go on holiday, so I am going to start stuffing this, and when we've got enough, we'll just go on holiday. Rome, I owe Jake a trip to Rome for his 30th birthday, which we will do one day. So that's the large sinking funds. Then we've got a challenge binder, which has got my beloved £5 saving challenge in with the tracker and the sticker sheet. You literally save all the £5, and once you're done, you have £250, which we've already completed one, and I brought a new cameo for, so I've now got 2. It was a goal of mine, and we did it. So this has been really good to be accountable for saving. Like, it's incredible how much you can actually save. Then we've got the save 500, and on the back it's got the tracker of how much you're saving. I think I'm going to use this for Christmas as well. Not necessarily all of it, but it's just nice to have a little challenge to spur you on, basically. Then this is for next year from the Budgeting Bear, and each month you save the amounts and you save the total for every single month. And I'll probably keep it in the same wallet and use it maybe for Christmas for next year. Then we have a luxury saving challenge from the Aesthetic Budget, which I don't know when I'm going to start, but it's just in there to remind me. So all in all, we've got 4 binders and they all mean different things to me, and they all are a good priority, blah, blah. If you've got any questions at all from what I've spoke about, please drop them down below. And I hope it's answered some of your questions. I did have someone ask me on TikTok to do this video, so I really hope that I've helped you and spurred you on for things that you could be saving for as well, even just little challenges as well. Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure you check out the rest of them. Bye guys.